What's going on, guys? Back again with another video. So let's get started. So as most of you already heard, there was a bombing in Sri Lanka this past Easter Sunday. Roll the clip.
But on Easter Sunday, hundreds died. Many of them here at St. Sebastian's Church. It's believed to be the site of the deadliest bombing. The hall was packed with families who'd come here to pray. A priest who was at the altar has told me that just before the service ended, a person entered through one of the side doors and detonated a bomb. Such was the impact, it destroyed everything inside. But even here outside, shattered glass everywhere, roof tiles that are broken. And all around, a strong smell of blood and death.
So first thing I want to say is my thoughts and prayers are with the families and the victims. Clearly, there's something wrong with the world. I don't know. There's definitely an attack on religion. There was a shooting. If you remember, there was a shooting in Pittsburgh in a synagogue where Jews were killed. There was a bombing last month in New Zealand where Muslims were killed, and now Christians are killed in Sri Lanka. I don't know. Like, we should be able to practice any religion we want in a free space, open space, safe. Like, we should not have, that should be the last thing on your mind when you're going to worship, is to think that, oh, somebody might come in here and kill me because I choose to believe this or I choose to believe that. So I hate hearing stories like this, but you know, it's one of those things where you have to talk about it. I think the latest report was that ISIS has claimed responsibility for this attack in Sri Lanka. So, you know, they're still around, but let's just move on. I don't have anything else to say about this story, so let's move on. Next story I have, a woman and her daughter were kicked off a Frontier flight after they complained to the flight attendant that there was vomit on their seat. Roll the clip.
This will be Rosetta Sweeney's lasting memory of her trip to Las Vegas. Her daughter crying as she's placed in handcuffs. Just moments earlier, the mother and her daughter were on board a Frontier flight out of Las Vegas to Raleigh Easter weekend. Rosetta telling her affiliate station in North Carolina she noticed vomit all over her daughter's bag and clothes, and she alerted the flight attendant to clean it up. Instead, the attendant gave them gloves and wipes and told them it was not her job to clean it up. She confronted the attendant again, and that's when she was asked to leave. Police were called, and Metro says they tried to negotiate with her, but she did not cooperate. So they ordered everyone off the plane and arrested Rosetta.
I wanted everybody to see what they were doing to me, and it wasn't necessary. I felt humiliated. I felt so bad. I felt more so bad that my child had to see me be handcuffed and taken away from her.
Witnesses I spoke with on the phone tell me they couldn't believe what they saw, backing Rosetta.
She had done nothing that was disruptive or belligerent or threatening. And I don't understand why she was arrested.
But Frontier claims this is what happened, issuing a statement saying the flight attendants apologized and immediately invited the mother and her teenage daughter to move to either end of the plane so that the seat area could be cleaned. The mother and daughter were also told that once boarding was complete, they would be provided other seats if available. The daughter was also offered cleaning products and invited to use the lavatory to wash up. The mother was unsatisfied with the response and became disruptive.
So the lady's kicked off the plane and then she ends up getting arrested. I don't understand that at all. So I'm on a plane and I'm sitting there, and then there's vomit or whatever. The seat is not safe, and I complained to this flight attendant, hey, there's something on this seat, it's whatever, it's vomit, it's puke. And then the flight attendant ends up calling the whoever, sheriff's, police, kicks this woman off, and then she gets arrested, and then now she's being charged with disorderly conduct for the plane. Come on, man, like that doesn't even sound right to me. That really doesn't even sound right to me at all. Like, I don't understand. Like, Frontier, they should really make it right with this woman. Like, they need to refund her money, give her frequent flyer miles, and then maybe the flight attendant needs to go through some sort of like training again on how to talk with their customers, because clearly the woman was not satisfied. Like it's not like we all know this is the post 9/11 world. We all know that how you're supposed to conduct yourself on the plane. Okay, we're not for most people, they're not going to really complain to. I feel like they're not going to complain to a flight attendant unless it's something that's really serious, or unless they feel that they're being threatened in any way, or if there's danger. So for the flight attendant to now come back and say it's not her job, when it is her job. Like, it is your job to tend to the passengers on the plane. I don't know. Like, Frontier, they got to make it right. They got to make it right with that lady. But moving on to my last story. Avengers has finally come out, the Avengers Endgame, and I'm not ruining it, there's no spoilers here, but who did ruin it was LeSean McCoy. Roll the clip.
Buffalo Bills running back LeSean McCoy took to social media just hours ago, spoiling the end of the movie for both Marvel and Bills fans nationwide.
Well, I heard Eminem did the same thing, so yeah, maybe stay away from the celebrities' Twitter right now.
And that's exactly what many of these Avenger diehards did.
Don't go on Facebook.
I haven't been on Facebook.
Yeah, we didn't go on Facebook all day.
And even shunned some spoiling colleagues at the office.
I just covered for like a good 5 minutes, and I'm like, is she done yet? Because I can't hear anything.
For the few movie viewers that didn't see Shady's posts, he's in the clear for now.
So as long as he stays away from spoiling Game of Thrones, we're good.
But for others that take Endgame more seriously, McCoy might not be as lucky.
Are you going to go spoil it for your friends after?
No. Can't do that.
Well, LeSean McCoy's a jerk.
No,
Did we get that on record?
maybe.
I mean, if you spoil it for everybody,
Not cool.
that's pretty serious in like comic book world.
So I guess LeSean McCoy, I don't know, he plays for the Buffalo Bills. I don't know what he does, okay? But he went on Twitter, basically tweeted out the spoiler for Endgame. I didn't even look it up because I have not yet seen the movie. I'm going to see the movie this weekend. But he tweeted it out, and now people basically want him kicked off the team, which I feel like, yeah, that's fair. I think it's fair because we've been waiting for Avengers, we've been waiting for this movie. It's been 10 years, and then for you to just tweet it out like that, come on, man. Like, come on. I know people are gonna be like, oh, it's a movie. No. We have invested a lot of time and energy into all these characters, and we want to be surprised for the story. We don't want any spoilers. And I think for those who have seen the movie, you have to give it at least 1 week. 1 whole week from when the movie was released until then you can start talking freely. If you have not seen that movie within the one week from it being out, then that's on you. But at least give it 1 week for people to go see it, and then be free to go on Instagram, Twitter, wherever, Facebook, and spoil the movie, okay? Jeez, can we just ask for that? Give us 1 week. But that's it. I'm your host, Augy-E. You guys have a good day.